Hey guys, it's Alicia from Medica Organics and thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to make a bar of soap, a loaf or a couple of loaves of soap, and this one is called my Sandalwood and Birch. So it's 2 layers. On the bottom layer, which I'll do first, it's coloured with the cocoa powder. It has a charcoal, an activated charcoal pencil line, and the top layer is a beautiful sort of orangey, burnt orange colour, which I achieve with paprika. The essential oils that I'm using in this particular soap, it's a combination of sandalwood, cedarwood, birch and black pepper. So the first thing I am going to do is find my teaspoon, here it is, and put the natural colorant into this half batch here. And as I said, the bottom half I'm using cocoa powder to get a nice brown colour. So I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder into this one. I'll give that a good blend up. Alright, I am going to put my essential oil blend in now. Now this is quite a spicy, woody blend which can speed up. So I'm putting the essential oils in first. I'm going to get them very well incorporated and then I will pop the lye water in. So I have my lye water here. I'm going to strain it because it does have a little bit of lye lint in it, and I'm just going to give it a little whisk as it goes in. So I'm just gently going to pour it through my sieve so it doesn't, the whole thing doesn't completely fall in the soap. And I'm just mixing my little whisk underneath that just gently to keep it moving as it goes into the oils. Okay, so the lye water's in. I'm going to whisk it just gently with the whisk, mix it gently with the whisk. I'm going to keep an eye on the temperature. It's coming up slightly, it's up to 42, 42 and a half, 43. That'll keep moving up. All right, I'm going to pour that in now. So I'm going to do about half in each. And you can see how thick this one is starting to set up already. You can see how thick it's getting. So I'm going to quickly get that all in, and then I am going to grab my spoon and just get some texture through that bottom half. All right, so I'm just going to run it down and run it down. It's just going to give it a little wave in the middle there. Okay, they look good to me. I'll give you a bit of a close-up there. And I'm just going to put an activated charcoal line across now, a pencil line. So what I do, I've got my activated charcoal here. I've just got one of these little tea strainers. I'm just going to pop it in and just grab a little bit. And then I'm going to very gently sprinkle, like icing on a cake, up and down. You don't want to put too much on. If you put too much on, your soap can actually split in half. So just give it a little sprinkle across. Okay, I'm just going to pop that off and let that set up. My soap has set up and I am going to get on with the second layer. So this one, as I said before, is going to be coloured a beautiful bricky red, and I'm going to use paprika for this one. I'm just going to pop a couple of teaspoons of paprika in. And I will give that a beautiful blend up. Add my essential oils and then put the lye water in again. So the same process in which I did it the last one, because this, as you saw, can move a little bit fast. So I like to have everything incorporated very well first before I add my lye water in. Essential oils going in. They smell good. All right, I'm going to blend that up. That's got charcoal on it. Same deal with this lye water. I'm going to pour it in through the strainer and just gently mix it underneath here as it's going in, just because it does have a bit of lye lint in this one. Put a nice little mix around. I'm going to pull my molds out and bring them over. Get them ready. Just give that a mix with the spatula. And I'm going to give it a really quick mix with the stick blender. It's so pretty. I love putting paprika in my soaps. I'm just going to give that a tap off and pop it over to the side because I don't have much time to muck around with this one. And that's starting to thicken up already, so I'm going to mix, 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 and then I'm going to pour it off. All right, let's get this in the mold before it's too thick to pour in there. Knock that down in 1 second. I'll get the rest of this out. I'm just going to tap these off really quickly. Oop, there goes the charcoal. Big puff of charcoal there. I'm going to scrape the rest of the batter out now. Just flatten it out a fraction. And then run the spoon through it. I'm going to give them just a little bit of a texture. I'm not putting any botanicals or anything on the top of this one. I like this one as it is, just with that little, the two colours, the pencil line and a little bit of a swoop in the bottom half. I think that gives it enough interest without having to also put botanicals on the top of it. So I'll get this one textured and then I will be back to show you the cut in a second. I'll give you a close-up. Okay, thanks for watching guys, and I'll be back in a second for the cut. Hey guys, back for the cut. I've unmolded them. I'll give you a close-up. You can see that. You can see the charcoal. This is from the pencil line, the charcoal coming up the sides a fraction. Okay, get them chopped up, and then they can go onto the curing rack. Now, what's the best angle here? Let me move this off to the side a fraction so then you can see down the side a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's better. There you go. I'll give you a close up there. So there is my sandalwood and birch, and the top colour here is from paprika. Then I've got my activated charcoal line in the middle and cocoa powder down the bottom. Give that a measure and we'll get the rest of them chopped up. Another one. There we go. All right, they're a good size. So I am just going to chop away. Oh, I love those little waves through there. They're so pretty. If you've ever used paprika as a colorant before, you know that it's got a bit of a smell to it. it does disappear through the cure. So if you just be patient with it, it will go, unless you use too much. And then you might be stuck with it. There we go, that's lovely. And I'll chop the second loaf up here. Just nip the end off. I'm actually going to drop this back a little bit because it's slightly too big. I don't usually change this. I can't remember what I did. I must have been chopping something else up. Anyway, there is a close-up of a bar from the second loaf. All right, so I'll get the rest of these chopped up. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this one. I really like the colour of this one. It's just a little bit different. It actually sells really well too. Okay, last one. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye. Have a great day. Oh, they're so pretty.